Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel where we keep it real, raw, and refreshing. We're talking about something that's been blowing up in conversations lately. Sigma females and their uncanny ability to leave relationships, friendships, or situationships without looking back. Now let's set the stage. You're here because someone in your life, most likely a Sigma female, packed up her energy, her presence, and her power and vanished. She left you confused, maybe even a little hurt, but deep down, you knew. She had her reasons. But what are those reasons? That's exactly what we're unpacking today, with 10 real reasons Sigma females left without warning and cut you off. This isn't just about understanding Sigma females. It's about learning from them. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper appreciation for the Sigma mindset and, hopefully, some motivation to apply it to your own life. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join this empowering community of beautiful people. Let's inspire each other to adopt Sigma qualities for a life of purpose and impact. Let's go. Number 1, they detected emotional immaturity. Sigma females are emotional alchemists. They've done the inner work, faced their demons, and come out on the other side as self-aware individuals. If they sense that someone lacks emotional maturity, whether it's an inability to communicate feelings, own mistakes, or handle challenges with grace, they'll silently bow out. Imagine dating someone who avoids hard conversations or reacts impulsively to minor inconveniences. A Sigma female sees this as a sign of emotional underdevelopment. She won't waste her time trying to fix you because, let's face it, she's not your therapist. Beautiful people, emotional maturity isn't just about impressing others. It's about building a life you're proud of. Learn to listen, reflect, and respond with wisdom. The reward? Connections that thrive on mutual respect and growth. Number 2, you didn't respect their independence. Sigma females are the architects of their own lives. They value their independence above all else and won't tolerate anyone who tries to clip their wings. This goes beyond physical space. Independence for a Sigma female means emotional freedom, financial security, and the ability to chase her dreams without unnecessary interference. If you tried to micromanage her decisions, constantly demanded attention, or got upset when she needed alone time, you probably lost her respect. As psychologist Dr. Harriet Lerner says, love between equals is the only kind of love that lasts. Think of her as a lone wolf. Wolves don't need a pack. They thrive solo. Don't try to leash her. She'll chew right through it. Number 3, your actions didn't align with your words. Sigma females have an incredible BS detector. They don't just listen to what you say. They watch what you do. If your promises were as flimsy as dollar store tape, you gave her every reason to leave. You told her you were serious about the relationship, but your actions screamed otherwise. Forgetting important dates, being inconsistent, or showing up only when it was convenient for you. Beautiful people, integrity is everything. When your actions align with your words, you don't just build trust, you build a legacy. Number 4, they grew beyond the relationship. Growth is the mantra of a Sigma female's life. She's constantly learning, evolving, and redefining her goals. If she feels that a relationship is holding her back, she'll walk away. Not because she doesn't care, but because she cares too much about her future. Imagine she's working on launching her dream business while you're content playing video games all day. It's not that she's judging your choices. It's that your lifestyles no longer align. Growth is non-negotiable. Beautiful people, don't just grow for others. Grow for yourself. Become someone who inspires growth in those around you. Number 5, they recognize selfish behavior. Sigma females are generous souls, but they don't tolerate selfishness. If they sense a one-sided dynamic where their needs are constantly ignored, they'll walk away without hesitation. Brené Brown once said, "Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others." Selfishness in a relationship is like double-dipping a chip. It's gross, and no one wants to deal with it. Number 6, they saw red flags early on. Sigma females are masters at spotting red flags. From subtle manipulation to outright disrespect, They won't ignore warning signs just to keep the peace. She noticed how you treated the waiter or how you talked about your exes. Those small glimpses told her everything she needed to know. Beautiful people, trust your instincts. They're there for a reason. If something feels off, it probably is. Number 7. They don't believe in chasing validation. Sigma females have a core principle. Their worth is not up for debate. They've worked too hard building themselves up to let someone else's opinion tear them down. Unlike people who crave constant external validation, Sigma females derive their confidence from within. If you made the relationship about feeding your ego while neglecting hers, she didn't just leave, she sprinted. Validation seeking often stems from insecurity, and Sigma females don't have the bandwidth to play emotional babysitter. If she noticed that you were more invested in showing off your relationship than actually nurturing it, she would interpret that as a sign of immaturity. Worse still, if you were demanding her validation without reciprocating support, she saw the writing on the wall. Think about it. You post her picture on Instagram with the caption #couplegoals, but dismiss her dreams when the cameras are off. A Sigma female doesn't need clout. She needs authenticity. Renowned psychologist Nathaniel Branden once said, "Self-esteem is the reputation we acquire with ourselves." Sigma females live by this mantra. They don't need others to hype them up because they've already written their own 5-star reviews. Let me put it this way. Trying to make a Sigma female chase your validation is like asking Gordon Ramsay for microwave recipes. You're barking up the wrong tree. Beautiful people, stop chasing validation and start embodying confidence. Real relationships aren't about performing for approval. They're about showing up as your authentic self. And remember, the only validation you need is the one you give yourself. Number 8. They value their peace above all. Sigma females have mastered the art of protecting their peace. They know the value of a quiet mind, a toxic-free environment, and an undisturbed heart. If you brought unnecessary drama, chaos, or relentless negativity into their lives, she wasn't just walking away. She was sprinting like Usain Bolt in the Olympics. A Sigma female's peace is her sanctuary, and she doesn't hand out invitations lightly. Whether it's constant bickering, unsolicited arguments, or energy-draining behavior, she knows when enough is enough. She's not the type to yell or throw things across the room. Her silent departure is all the explanation you'll ever get. To her, drama is like junk food, momentarily satisfying but ultimately destructive. Instead, she thrives on calmness and balance, qualities that fuel her creativity, productivity, and happiness. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Sigma females have embraced this wisdom. If you became a source of chaos she couldn't control, she simply removed herself. Here's a hint. If your conversations always felt like episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you're probably the chaos she's escaping from. Beautiful people, guard your peace like it's a rare gem. Your energy is sacred. Don't let anyone treat it like a free buffet. And if someone doesn't appreciate your calm, let them go. There's always someone out there who will. Number 9. They're focused on bigger goals. Sigma females are not just ambitious, they're visionaries. They have plans, dreams, and goals that go far beyond the here and now. If she felt like you weren't aligned with her aspirations, or worse, holding her back, you were already on borrowed time. Imagine this. She's saving for her first investment property while you're maxing out your credit card on the latest sneaker drop. Or she's dedicating her weekends to mastering a new skill while you're binge-watching another Netflix series. To her, the difference in priorities isn't just frustrating, it's a deal-breaker. Sigma females crave partnerships that inspire growth. If your goals didn't excite her, or if you lacked goals altogether, she saw the relationship as dead weight. And remember, Sigma females don't just dream, they execute. If you weren't running alongside her, you were slowing her down. Author Stephen Covey famously said, "The key is in not spending time, but in investing it." Sigma females live by this principle. They view time as their most precious resource, and they're not about to waste it on someone who doesn't value it the same way. Think of her like Elon Musk planning a space launch. She's got no patience for people who are still struggling to assemble IKEA furniture. Beautiful people don't just set goals, chase them relentlessly. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and remind you of the bigger picture. And if someone doesn't believe in your vision, show them the door. Number 10, they believe in letting go when it's time. Perhaps the most profound reason of all, Sigma females have mastered the art of letting go. They understand that clinging to the wrong people or situations is a disservice to both themselves and others. When the time comes to move on, they do so gracefully, without bitterness or regret. Letting go isn't a sign of weakness, it's a testament to strength. A Sigma female doesn't stay in relationships out of fear of loneliness or societal pressure. She leaves because she values authenticity over appearances. This applies not just to romantic relationships, but to friendships, work environments, and even family dynamics. If something feels forced, toxic, or unbalanced, she won't hesitate to cut ties. She knows her worth, and she's not afraid to walk away from anything or anyone that doesn't align with her purpose. Psychotherapist Lori Gottlieb writes, "Sometimes you have to make peace with the fact that you are someone else's lesson, not their forever." Sigma females understand this deeply, and they embrace it as a way of life. If life were a movie, Sigma females are the directors, not the extras. If your storyline didn't add value to their script, they edited you out without a second thought. Beautiful people, letting go isn't the end. It's a new beginning. Don't hold on to something just because it's comfortable. Trust the process, embrace change, and remember, sometimes the best way to love someone is to let them go. Having said this, beautiful people, let this video be your wake-up call. Whether you're reflecting on a lost connection or striving to embody the Sigma mindset, remember, every step you take toward growth is a step toward a more fulfilling life. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe to join our amazing community, and let's continue this journey of self-improvement together. Let's channel our inner Sigma and live with purpose, peace, and power. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep leveling up